I thought it was something that was genuinely interesting. It's quite a good topic because obviously, like you say, in the documentary, we're surrounded by brands every day, everywhere. So it's quite interesting to find that people do just conform to the branded products.
I thought it was really interesting.
I thought it looked pretty professional. I was quite impressed.
Yeah, I was quite impressed. I didn't think that it actually turned out as good as what it did.
I mean, I know you interviewed a lot of teenagers because obviously it was in the college, but I think probably the target audience would be more adults because
Yeah,
it's like 18
adults.
onwards. They're the people with the money. Kids.
They do the shopping.
Yeah,
don't they?
yeah. The kids aren't gonna have the money. Adults, especially like younger adults, and have a lot of disposable income. Like when they don't necessarily have like children or a lot of money going out. I think the information was brilliant. What they were saying. The only thing I picked up on was the first interview. The woman was on the camera left, but looking camera left as well. So it was like there's a whole, the camera right, like the whole framing on the right hand side was like empty, doing nothing. What you should have done, I think, was had her position on camera right, looking camera left, so it fills up the whole frame.
Yeah, there was quite a
Yeah,
lot.
at times, yeah.
Yeah, I think you still make
noise.
it out, but obviously there was a lot of background noise. I thought it was quite upbeat, quite fun, quite laid back, which I guess is what you'd
I
want.
think it
Yeah,
fit.
it fit quite
Yeah.
well into the.
It kept the
documentary.
pace going. as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
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 You
Yeah.
explained things enough, but you didn't go into
Overdo
too
it.
much detail that it was really boring.
And the editing as well was quite nice. Like in the interviews, you had loads of like B-roll clips being thrown in as well to keep the interest. Just the audio levels and the vox pops, I think.
Yeah.
And maybe when the experiment, when you recorded the people drinking it, I think that was like a little bit like unsure why it was there. Like I wasn't sure why you put the clips in. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like you should have shown them drinking the different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I thought he was doing. Like drinking both of them, and have to guess which one it was.
Yeah,
but I don't
that's
think
what I
that
thought I was
got
gonna do,
portrayed
yeah.
properly. That logo is brilliant.
Yeah.
That stand up so much and catch my attention straight away.
I think with the writing, I think there's so much of it, and and it's quite small writing. I don't think I wouldn't even bother reading most of that, to be honest. I'd probably try and look for I'd probably just read that first little box there, just to sort of get an idea of what it
Get a
is.
gist of it.
Because I'm the sort of person I sort of lose concentration quite easily. So reading lots of text like that, I would sort of.
So yeah,
off.
although I do agree with that, at the end of the day, like it's an article. We can't make an article with the assumption people aren't going to read it. You have to do it with the
Yeah.
assumption that they will read it. And I
Yeah.
think it does. I think there's quite a nice amount of text. I like how the images are involved and incorporated with the text, not just standalone like
Yeah.
text image. It's all blended within each other. I like how you've got the channel date and time as well.
At the
Straight
top.
with
Yeah.
the thing you see first, you also see the time, which is
Yeah.
obviously what you need to watch. The
So I'd see that
documentary.
and go, oh, I know when it's on, and then I'd be interested in
Yeah.
seeing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the background as well.
Yeah.
Like it's busy, like it's interesting to look at,
Yeah.
but it's not too like all up in the face that you can't read the text. I like how it's all sort of like semi-transparent.
I think if you had a plain background, you'd want more images because the
Yeah.
background's busy. It doesn't need more images. Maybe make this bottom grab quote like a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And what's that thing that's up there saying documentaries?
That would just be say like something in the listing itself, like
Oh
like
yeah,
on the
yeah,
weekend
yeah,
magazines,
yeah,
like
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's the only thing cause like that because everything else looks really nice and stylised and like quite well
Yeah.
created, but that kind of like ruins it, I think. But
Yeah, there's a
Definitely.
clear
Especially
link.
with the presenters, they link obviously the interview experts. The only thing I would say is you should have used that logo. I know you would have made this afterwards, but put that logo in the documentary
Yeah.
because that looks brilliant. I think it would have been good to have like a physical match between the two, like an actual match. Yeah.